is Yardley Wang, very successful unfranchise business owner. So could you introduce yourself, your story a little bit, and look in the camera?
Hi, I'm Yardley Wang, and pretty much we're field vice presidents in Market America. And basically my story is really simple. When I met my wife, we were extremely successful in what we were doing, being a former computer programmer, consultant, my wife in sales. And pretty much what happened was that we saw this as an opportunity to make some extra money and really enjoy the products at wholesale. So we became wholesale customers at first, and then afterwards, because of the 9/11 events back in 2001, what had happened was that in 2002, we kind of figured we were looking at our different options on what we can do on pretty much for work and stuff, because I was about to lose my job in about 6 months to a year. And what had happened after that was the fact that we looked at all the different options, and we were looking at this business and found out that this was the best viable option that we had.
People have preconception about network marketing in general, and they think it's just selling vitamins to neighbors and friends, and they don't see the leveraging power behind it. So if you could talk a little bit about that.
Well, it's not about selling vitamins to friends and things like that. What we're looking for is we're building a business, and we have tremendous products and services that are available to the end consumer. Did you want me to look this way or that way?
It doesn't matter. It's like three of us talking.
Okay. So pretty much we have products and services that we have for the end consumer that are actually high quality, and pretty much we find out what customers want and need and get them what they're looking for. So you get what you pay for. So the products are absolutely amazing. It's not just about the products, it's about building a business. So if we can help a person, why not?
Okay. There are so many other network companies on the market right now. So how would you, in your opinion, how ours is superior?
Well, in every networking company in direct sales, it's really simple. I firmly believe that obviously the products and services that whatever each company carries works really well. Otherwise, if they didn't sell and they didn't work or do as they say, the company would be out of business shortly thereafter. So that being said, what I love about our company is the fact that we have the diversity in our product lines and services. So we have something for everyone. So if, unlike another company where they're just pigeonholed into a single product or service, what happens is we have something that can interest a lot of people as business partners and also as customers. So we can introduce them to different product lines, whether it be cosmetics or health and nutrition, or for the businesses, website division or finances. For the MA Capital, we have something for everybody.
Could you share a little bit about the stability, because some of the newer companies that have good compensation plan, but they go out of the business because they're not stable enough?
Well, we have a proven track record, over 20 years old, or in our 20th year. On top of that, we've had over 76 consecutive quarters of growth. So pretty much with the 76 consecutive quarters, I think we have, in his track record, it's doing great, more and more. And because of the diversity of the products, we don't have that fluctuation. So we're not dependent on one particular product. We have a stream of products. And of course, we have a host of business partners that can move through any of those product lines.
And not the last thing, but a little bit about the 2-minute plan, like you shared in the conference yesterday.
Okay, the 2-minute plan is really simple. I like to we want to break it down in layman terms. So if you're interested in taking a look at this business, let me just break it down to layman terms for you. I like using real estate because of the fact that real estate's really easy to understand. So as an example, if I was the owner of a real estate agency and you're watching me and you're a real estate agent, okay, Jane, working for me, would it make sense that every time you sold a house or property, you're going to get paid a commission? And of course, like you watching this, you get a paid commission too, but of course I make money on everybody. But that's normal. That's employer-employee relationship. So employees work, they get paid. Employers make money on everybody, right? So the 4 business concepts are really simple. Can you imagine that every time, Jane, you sold a house or property, you get paid a commission, but everybody else in the office, without you losing a dime, got paid also? That'd be pretty nice, right? Mm-hmm. Second business concept, I'm your boss. I sell a property or a house and you get paid on what I do. Would you encourage me as your employer to sell houses and homes if you're going to make money off of what I do? Yeah, absolutely. What's not? Go for it, sell more. Mm-hmm. Third business concept. Here we are in Washington, and check this out. We open up a real estate agency anywhere where we do business. Let's just say New Jersey. You have no idea what town I opened this real estate agency, but every house and home that was sold there, you got paid on. Now I know that sounds too good to be true, but do you like the concept?
Yeah.
It's like, wow, what's not to like this? Like, wait a second, I don't know where you're opening it, but I get paid on every sale that's made. Yeah, absolutely. And the fourth business concept, we go back to, let's go back to you selling that house or property. You sell the house once and get paid 3, 4, 5, 6 times for the same sale. That would be equivalent to working your JOB and getting paid triple, quadruple time for doing the work once. So
Sounds too good to be true.
I know, but if you like those 4 business concepts, that's what we do. That's what we do at Market America. And if you want some more information, this is where you really want to get with the person who invited you, to watch this and listen to this so that they can get more information to educate you on how that actually works and fits into our business model.
Okay, I have some other questions. So if people are afraid of, oh, do I have to sell stuff? Do I have to get people in?
Well, it's a really simple question. Any product or service, business-oriented, any business that I know that sells a product or service, we have to move products to the end consumer. So you have to ask yourself a question. If you say, do you have to sell? The question is, do you like to sell? And if you don't like to sell, then find 2 people who do like to sell. But we do ultimately have to move products to the end consumer. Okay, and at the same time, you also said we have to bring on business partners. Well, it's really simple. We're like a distribution channel. It's kind of like a Coke machine. If they only have one Coke machine out there, odds are you wouldn't make much money. Coke would have gone out of business by then. But having multiple distribution channels all over the United States and all over the world, it makes it so much easier to distribute our products and services. So we're here for expansion so that we can leverage ourselves, and that's what this business is all about, is leveraging yourself.
Okay, so this is for the people who don't like sales. But on the other hand, we have high-paid professional salespeople, mortgage brokers, high-level executives that already use this skill, communication skill, sales skill on every day in their profession, like Lisa did. So they already possess the skill. But they don't realize the benefits of network marketing, our business concept. So what would you explain to them, to those particular people? Why is it benefiting to be doing exactly the same thing, but they don't realize that there are benefits like willable ongoing income or tax benefits or...
Well, this business specifically has so many benefits, but the true benefit in this business is leverage. So it's not just about owning something, it's not just about your own efforts, it's about helping others, it's about everyone working as a team. And we get to leverage our efforts in being able to do this business. So we're leveraging ourselves. And it's that leverage. It's being able to compound your efforts based on not just one person's efforts, but the efforts of many.
Willable income?
The willable incomes too. This is the only business that I know of that without having your skill set, that if God forbid something happened, you can actually will that to to someone else that you care about or love, and then they can take over your business and continue earning that income with very little maintenance and very little structure, where they just have to learn a little bit about the basics and rules, policies and procedures of the company, which is relatively easy to pick up.
Another benefit is there are so many people that want to start their own business. Like I have a couple of people, I want to start a consulting company, or I want to start that or this. Why would they want to plug in an existing model?
Because what we have is something called the unfranchised business, and the unfranchised is a lot like a franchise where things are systemized. So sure, someone can go out and open their own mom and pop shop, but you're on your own pretty much, and you're probably going to do this full time. And you're going to have to create your own systems to put in place. We already have a system built. Mm-hmm. The only thing is we don't have the heavy startup costs. We don't pay anybody royalties. We collect the royalties. So we have a systemized way of doing things. And if that's something that you're looking for, where it can make it easier for you, where you can leverage your time and the space that you're in, then this is something that you might want to look into.
Okay. How would they fit that in their already busy schedule?
Well, this business, I believe, is for people who are already busy. So if you're busy, this is the business for you, because we found out that busy people are the best ones for this because they always find time. It's the people who don't have all the time in the world, where they oftentimes don't do anything. So this might not necessarily work for them as well.
But how would they already fit it if they're so busy?
Pretty much you fit the business into the time that you're doing. The only difference is you're changing what you say in between the times that you have free.
Okay.
Like on your lunch hour and things like that. Or after work, before work, whatever the case may be. Or just dialogue that you have with the person.
With no hype, what does it really take to make it work?
It's 2 to 3 years, not get rich quick, 8 to 15 flexible hours a week, and pretty much there's a lot of sweat equity up front. And for those people who don't know sweat equity, you're going to roll up your sleeves and you're going to do a little bit of work, groundwork, and pretty much still going to cost a little bit of money to get started, but the risk is very minimal at most. But so you're going to put that sweat equity on, so you're going to put some, just some hard work but the payoff's incredible.
Okay, and then Lisa said that if you have 4 people in your team making $2,100 a week, you're pretty much set. Is it correct?
Pretty much. If you're developing 4 different distribution channels and you get people earning that kind of income, then you'll be set and earning, being what we call a director, which is making $18,000 to $25,000 in a 4-week period of time. So just get 4 people to what they want, and you'll get what you need.
Okay, awesome. You obviously know Lisa's story, that she did the fast track. Could you share for her since she's not here? Or?
Fast track's really simple. If you want to do something really quick and you want to get there yesterday, then the idea is the efforts, instead of 8 to 15 hours a week, you're going to do 80 to 100, and everything's productive. So you're going to find out who do people know, who do they know who's looking to make extra money. So you're putting in triple, quadruple time the amount of work that you normally put in to make this business run. So you'll be working full time doing it.
Right, and the more influence you have on others and the more connections you have, the better.
Well,
right?
The more people that you run into, not necessarily yourself, but working through people and through people's people, then you have to stand a better possibility. It's just a numbers game, pretty much, to make this thing work.
Okay, and what would you guys do differently if you start over? Did you make any mistakes that you want to share with them?
There's always mistakes that are made along the way. I think when it comes to opening up additional businesses, I think that's a tremendous mistake that one makes. We've certainly shared in that our host of mistakes, and basically the biggest mistake that people have in this business, including ourselves that we run into, is you waste time with people who waste your time.
I think that's it. Thank you, Yardley.
Thank you.
Okay.